What's up, everybody? It's your boy Machu Picchu, and I'm checking in with you guys today. It's a little bit of a project that I'm gonna be doing with the keyboard. Did a while back. If you guys remember the Kemove Shadow, I'll actually go ahead and drop a link down there in the description so that you can see what I'm talking about. Anyways, I have this keyboard, and I actually want to switch out the switches. With that being said, the Gateron Browns that it originally came with, great switches. But I'm starting to notice that a couple of them aren't working properly, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch them out for something different. This is again the Kemove Shadow 60% keyboard, stock Gateron Brown switches. They're good for what they are. I mean, I do like the tactile bump like I did mention in the video, but I kind of want something different again, man. So luckily enough, this keyboard is hot swappable, so I can switch out the switches if I want to whichever one that I want, as long as it fits. So with that being said, I went ahead and ordered some Kailh Box White switches off of Amazon. I'll go ahead and drop a link in the description down below so you guys can go ahead and check it out. And the reason why I'm getting these switches again is because I actually had them on an An Pro 2, but the reason why I got rid of that An Pro 2 is because the Bluetooth wasn't working on my PC, so I got rid of it. I did everything that I could possibly do to get it working, but it didn't work. So I got rid of it knowing that I really liked those switches. So I ordered them, and I'm about to put them in this keyboard. Y'all gonna check it out. Oh, time to open. And here are the new switches. These are the Kailh Box Whites. It's nice that they come in like a little pouch. Alright, let's go ahead and open up this package real quick. I don't want to break it open. Alright. Here you go. Alright. Let's go. Let's put these on. So taking out these switches, especially the top row, man, those are a little tough to get to, but managed to get them out. For future reference, guys, if you're gonna do this, make sure you get the tabs, because if you don't, you're gonna end up getting something else and you might ruin your switches. Be prepared. Always check. Make sure you don't bend anything. Alright, so now that it's done, all the switches are off, and now it's time to put on the new ones. Let's go, Kailh Box Whites, baby! Putting these switches on wasn't even that hard, but I did have to turn off the RGB lighting because that was just literally blinding me. But popping them in, you always want to make sure that you line up your pins onto the PCB board before pushing them in, making sure that they connect. You also want to make sure that you check the pins to make sure that they aren't even bent before you put them in. I had to learn the hard way. Always check your switches, people. Always check the pins. Alright, finally done. Got the switches in. Man, I had a hard time doing it in the beginning because, to be honest with you guys, this is my first time actually hot swapping any of my switches. So it was a challenge, but it's also a learning curve. So for me, this was really hard at first, but it got a little easier, you know, the more I put in. You just gotta make sure you check all your pins, because some of the pins that I had were a little bent, so I had to make sure that they were straight before putting them into the PCB board. Because if you put them in bent, you can damage the PCB, and therefore you have no more keyboard. So always check your pins, guys, before you put them in. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and check out the keyboard. It looks phenomenal right now. Let's check it out. Everybody, and here is a sound test. Alright everybody, so the transfer is complete, the swap is nice, took a little bit, but you know what, I got it done, and I'm happy with the result. Definitely worth the buy. Always remember, make sure you check your switches before you put them in, make sure the pins are straight, because you don't want them crooked. With that being said, also check out Crash Key Concepts on Facebook. If you did like the Great Nations keycap set that I did have on there, check them out on Facebook and let them know that I sent you. Also, check out OuchieWorld.com for all your apparel needs from the Bay Area, baby. Check them out. Anyways, with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces!